Hi guys, in today's video I want to show you how to create this title animation effect. What's interesting with this effect is that you don't need to know much about 3D composition in Fusion and you're still able to do it. This is a step-by-step Fusion tutorial for beginners, so without further ado, let's start. By the way, this title is number 61 in my high impact dynamic titles bundle pack. So if you're not into creating effects in Fusion, but you want to have some cool dynamic title animations under your belt, I strongly recommend you to check out my product. And now let's begin with the tutorial. So what I recommend you to do is browse what you got in your Davinci as default. In version 21, there are some cool new Fusion transitions like this shader transition, and we're gonna be basing on that while creating this title animation effect. So first, what you need to do is to apply this shader Fusion transition somewhere so you're able to open it in Fusion and copy the nodes that are there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take from generators basic to solid colors and make a copy of that, and I'm gonna apply this Fusion transition, which was this shader. Okay, once you got it, click it, and in the inspector go to tab transition and click this icon. That will open the transition in Fusion, so that's what we want. So this is our transition available by default in Davinci Resolve. This group node is where the whole magic is happening. So what you need to do is to ungroup it, make some room first so it's not overlaying, it's not too confusing for you. Right click and choose ungroup. These are the nodes that are actually making this shadow effect. And what we're gonna need are these nodes. So make a copy of them. So first select it, Ctrl C, go back to edit page, and let's say I want to take a random default title, which is title text plus. Place your playhead over this text and open it in Fusion. So click this icon. In here, paste the nodes that you've copied before, so Ctrl V, and we're almost there. So let's connect our media out with our renderer 3D, like so. And let's connect template to our image plane and to our shape 3D. And we are almost there. Let me customize my text. Let's make it extra bold and bigger. And this is how it looks. So the effect is more or less ready, but the problem with that is that the text is crashing instead of being building out of multiple elements. So we need to invert this animation somehow. There are a couple of ways to do it, but I'm gonna show you one of them, which I think is the easiest and fastest to implement in this case. So all you need to do is add additional node here. So select the renderer 3D, open selection tool, so tap Shift Space and search for time stretcher. Okay, add it here. Now, with the time stretcher selected in the inspector, delete this source time keyframe. So click it, so it's not red. So right now we don't have any keyframes on our timeline in time stretcher node. Go to the frame number 0, which is the beginning of the animation, and set the source time control to, I don't know, maybe 50. Let's see. Yeah, maybe that's enough. Yeah, you can play with it and search from which frame the animation should start. So let's say that would be our frame 40. So once you got this set and you're fine with it, create keyframe here, then decide how long this animation should be played. So let's say I want this title to be revealed completely at frame 40. So place your playhead at frame 40, and in the source time control, set it back to 0. And as you see, the keyframe was created automatically. Okay, so now if we preview it from frame 0 until the frame 40, we got a nice animation of our text this is exactly what we want. So as you see, we've applied transition effect available in DaVinci Resolve to our title animation effect, which was created in 3D World without knowing any of this renderer 3D and any of these nodes. All we needed to know is that these nodes are responsible for this effect, and we had to connect our text node to Shaper 3D and Image Plane 3D. In Image Plane 3D, you can decide how many elements should be involved in this animation. And the control which is responsible for that is subdivision. So you can increase it to your needs, to your final effect. And this is basically it. Your title animation is ready. You can make these elements to be thicker. To do that, go to Shaper 3D and there is a control that's called depth, so you can make it thicker like so if you wish. And basically you can explore all the effects, how they are connected and what the controls are for, so you can come up with a very cool effect on your own, basing on the transition effect that was already in your DaVinci Resolve. As I mentioned before, this title animation is number 61 in my bundle pack. So if you're into dynamic, fast and high impact titles, check the whole bundle. These are fully customizable title animations. Hope you're gonna enjoy it. I hope you've learned something today. Thanks for watching. Cheers and see you in the next one.